Jack Dorsey's block just laid off 4,000 employees, reducing headcount from 10,000 to 6,000. AI isn't just changing workflows, it's reshaping how organizations operate at scale, compressing layers of human labor that used to be indispensable. Today, we ask, what does it mean to build a startup in a world where humans are no longer the limiting factor, where the leverage is no longer in hiring, but in systems, architecture, and infrastructure? In this episode, we explore the strategic consequences for startups, the intersection of Bitcoin and AI governance, and why deterministic, auditable infrastructure is the new frontier of control. Let's start with the news. Block, a company that's been at the forefront of crypto adoption, just cut 40% of its workforce. This is not just a story about layoffs, it's a signal. AI is automating operational functions that used to justify dozens, sometimes hundreds, of employees. Tasks that once required humans now run on code and trained models. For startups, this changes the calculus. Hiring humans to execute is no longer a guaranteed lever for growth. The winners will be those who can encode operational rules directly into systems, deterministic, enforceable, auditable systems that don't rely on probabilistic human behavior. Here's a concrete example. Deterministic Bitcoin treasury operations. Most institutional workflows today rely on custodians to abstract away operational complexity, consolidation, fee optimization, risk thresholds, all handled behind the scenes. But what if these processes were embedded into infrastructure itself with clear rules, audits, and constraints? That's enforcement at the system level, not just telling an AI or a human to behave, but structuring the environment so that certain actions cannot happen unless conditions are met. Imagine an AI agent operating in a network. Its capability tier determines which resources it can access. Attempting to exceed that tier? Blocked automatically. This is different from most models today. Current AI aligns behavior probabilistically. It tries not to do harm. But if it has access to tools or networks, it could still act outside intended bounds. Enforcement infrastructure solves that gap. What does this mean for founders? First, the bar to start is higher. Investors are no longer betting on teams that just hire efficiently. They want systems first, infrastructure first startups, those that embed governance, risk, and constraints into their architecture. Second, capital efficiency is now critical. Every dollar must buy leverage, not just headcount. Human-heavy scaling is riskier in a world where AI can replace operational layers overnight. And third, the opportunity is enormous. Deterministic enforcement, auditability, sovereignty-aware infrastructure, these are foundational layers that will matter more than the apps built on top of them. Some questions to leave with you. Are your systems scalable without adding headcount? Could deterministic enforcement improve your operations today? Are you thinking structurally, embedding governance into the architecture before scaling? Bitcoin native operations and AI governance provide a unique sandbox. You can design rules, constraints, and audit layers before humans or markets introduce chaos. It's a chance to think ahead to encode sovereignty into your systems. AI disruption is here. Human labor is compressing. The future favors builders who embed control into architecture, not into headcount. Tomorrow's leaders will be those who design first, scale second. On the next episode, we'll continue exploring enforcement-aware governance, pilots and institutional Bitcoin infrastructure, and lessons for builders ready to operate under pressure. Until then, reflect on your systems, your constraints, and your sovereignty.